Mayflower wood was weathered, her sails were torn and gray, when she cast her anchor silent in the midst of Cape Cod Bay. A bitter winter followed beneath a sky of lead, where hope was thin as mountain air, and many mourned their dead. But when the frost finally melted and the dogwood started bloom, the survivors stepped from shadows and they pushed away the doom. Came the sons of the sunrise from the woodland deep and wide, the Wampanoag people with the Great Spirit as their guide. They reached a hand in friendship, they share the ancient ways of how to plant the golden corn through the humid summer haze. Massasoit and the governor beneath the towering pine wove a promise for the ages, where two different worlds entwine. They found holy common ground. Oh, remember well the spirit when the table spread and wide, how we once chose to be brothers, walking side by side. The smoke of cedar fires rose to meet the morning light. The smell of deer and wildfowl put the hunger to its flight. There were games of strength and daring, there were songs in different tongues, while the prayers of both the peoples rose from grateful, weary lungs. It wasn't just the bounty or the berries on the vine, it was the grace of understanding that made the moment shine. Beyond the lines of lineage, beyond the seas they crossed, they found a way to bridge the gap, no matter what the cost. A blueprint for a nation in its infancy and grace, where a stranger finds a welcome and a neighbor finds a place. They found holy common ground. Oh, remember well the spirit when the table spread and wide, how we once chose to be brothers, walking side by side. The fires have long since faded and the seasons turn anew, but the legacy of Plymouth lies in everything we do. So let us lift a glass today, let every heart I'd be free in the shadow of that harvest, by the cradle of the sea, by the cradle of the sea. The first Thanksgiving, forever may it be, and be thankful for every day.